जाता हूँ। लगा ये लीड नहीं लगा रखा था। लीड क्या करना था? सुनाई कैसे देगा? उसी पे आ गया। उसी पे आ गया है ना? Start video.
Good morning, friends. How are you?
I'm fine.
This is David Algren, and my video is yet to turn on. I might have to do some resetting here, but I'm going to go ahead. David Stein says it's still connecting audio for him, and we'll get things rolling here. You guys are the presentations in about 11 minutes, and welcome from India. I'm actually on the East Coast of Florida. Good morning, David Stein.
Morning, how are you?
Doing well. I am your technological assistant this morning.
Amazing, so glad to have you here.
And dear friend.
That is right.
And here we go. I'm actually, as far as from me, are you guys going to be doing, you're going to likely be doing some screen sharing, is my guess.
Yeah, Jeet, do you have any pictures you would like to share on your device during your presentation?
No.
No? Okay, that's okay. You can just narrate and talk to us about this farming style that you will be leading us in.
Awesome.
Okay. Hi, this is Hasmukh.
Hello, Hasmukh.
Sorry?
Good to see you're here, Hasmukh. I know you'll be giving a presentation in a couple hours.
Hey, is that David?
Yes. It is me.
Yes.
David. The second David. We got two Davids here, David Algren and David Stein.
Yes. And I might actually jump off for a few seconds, David.
Sure.
I'm going to leave myself as the main admin on, I'm actually two computers. I'm Northwest Permaculture Convergence, and I am David Algren on 3 separate screens here. So that allows me to kind of manage it. And we've had some really smooth presentations yesterday and the day before, and things have been flowing really, really well. And so we're excited about continuing that today. I do have to reset my camera real quick, so I'll jump off on this side.
Great.
So this is later. Yeah, I'm using 2 screens, so you might just get my side view.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty good visuals. Will you be just using your video for your whole presentation, Hasmukh, or will you be sharing your screen to show any slides or anything like that?
Hi.
I'll be sharing my yeah, I have got 5 minutes. I'll be sharing my screen.
Excellent. Hello, Becca.
Hi. Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
I am in India, so there's a 12.5-hour difference. So I missed the major amount of workshops that have already been done. And I was trying to tap into the recorded sessions, but I don't see a link for that. And it was really challenging to figure out Slack. I don't know if I got on that or not, but that's really confusing because of the email address thing. I mean, it sounds simple, but but it wasn't, because it wasn't asking for my full email address. It had a part of it for Slack, so I wasn't sure
Right.
where the email
I
would
know what
even
you're
go.
talking about. That was
So-
confusing at first.
Are the recorded sessions available yet, and how do I get to them?
No, they're not available yet.
Recording
morning, everybody.
sessions will be available after the convergence, when the convergence is
Yeah.
complete. So you'll then have access to all the videos and be able to select what workshops and videos you would like to then watch at that point on.
Yeah, I was hoping that I could have listened to some of them today, because then when I could be more up to date with it, you know, when I
Sure.
come in the morning or at night, I would have a sense of what occurred and wouldn't be asking to repeat stuff that had already been covered, that kind of thing. So I know sessions have already been recorded. What's the issue with having early access to them?
I just thought of something, but we have to pass it by the rest of the board.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Um,
Cassie.
I just heard that question, and the only issue with having early access is just making sure we get the names of the files done correctly, and like it's a time thing. Like there's only so much time, and we have to go through each file, make sure it's named right, etc.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, it's a really good. Oh, sorry, Cassie. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, there's only like 4 of us on the board, so, and all of us have other things that we're trying to do too. So it's like, because we're volunteers, it's just just a timing
Yeah.
issue.
And I think it's
Yeah.
a good point, Becca. And I think that would be a nice feature. And I think this is our first year doing a convergence strictly online. So
Mhm.
I think if this were to happen again in the future, that could be a great idea for a volunteer to help assist in getting all those details dialed out so we can post videos sooner than later. But as Cassie said, since we're simultaneously trying to run the event, it's hard to be sifting through the old videos while we're trying to facilitate current live streaming videos, you know? So that's
Yeah.
part of the reason for the delay.
Yeah, and
I haven't tried to access recorded videos before. I know they're automatically recorded if you click the button. So I was hoping it would be as simple, just to go in and access what was there without any editing to it.
well, what happens is, so we have to manually hit the record and unrecord in between each session. And then at the end of the evening is when all the files upload. And so they usually don't get online or uploaded until about 12:30 in the morning. At that point, like I stayed up the night before and I was like renaming files, but then I stayed up till like 2 in the morning. It was like,
Uh-oh.
this is not sustainable.
Yeah.
So last night I was able to go to bed at a normal time so that I could wake up for this session this morning.
Cassie, she was having, I don't know if we have time to do this, but maybe between sessions, we can share your screen, Cassie, and show people how to log into Slack. Uh-oh, sorry, Jean. Because that was a little confusing.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Hey,
Well,
Becca, if you could send us an email, can you send us an email at info@northwestpermaculture.org? Just
I sent
remind
out
me.
an email. I hope you get it. I tried going through the Slack thing, and that didn't work
Oh,
at all.
I see you. I see you. So what I'll do is I'll respond back, and I can maybe figure out a way to help you get into Slack over
Well,
the next
thanks.
day or so.
My first email went to Eventbrite, so I couldn't figure out what had happened there.
I think we got both, I think, because I have 2 emails here from you.
Okay. So it did end up there. Okay, good. I just miss, being more part of it.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
just know, I'm with you in spirit.
I feel that.
Understandably so.
Yeah,
Cassie,
hopefully
you wanna
next year,
make-
like,
Co-host?
yeah, David Stein, you want to make me a co-host?
Yeah, I'd definitely be glad to do that. Let's see here.
Next year, I think some of these details will be figured out in advance. So, and if we can get a lot of people on Slack this year and Discord this year, it'll just be easier for people next year if we have to do this again online, or if we do little mini things in between, like if we decide to do this in 3 months and have another one or 6 months or whatever, then people will go, oh yeah, I know how this works.
Great.
So,
Thank
Okay, well, I think we're just about there. Getting ready
I'm
to.
gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Do you want me to co-host?
Yeah, you can make Julia co-host.
I think I don't have those abilities. I think David Algren's controlling.
Okay. In the background, David Algren does the thing.
Come in here. I'm about to be preoccupied.